Okay, I'm fully aware that nobody cares anymore. I'm still going to speak my opinion on it. You've seen the title. So I feel like as a comic, it would have been more digestible. I don't know, like, for the most part, where she breaks the fourth wall and literally jumps out of the show and, like, into the Disney Plus screen, that's cool. That's awesome. On paper.
Pun intended.
Like, seeing her jump and skip through a comic book panel, sick. Seeing it on screen, I instantly felt like the show was made for a younger demographic. Only because of, like, how wacky it felt. I really was trying not to use the word wacky, but whatever. That's the only way I can describe it. Also, the courtroom scenes, bro. That's another instance to where I watched it and felt that it would have worked better either as a comic or like a sitcom. You know what I mean? Like, Marvel already gave us an idea of how they would handle a sitcom setting, like how they did with WandaVision. And I was rocking with it. Low-key, though, they should have just cherry-picked writers from, like, Daredevil and Law & Order SVU. But I don't know, maybe they both are busy. The Daredevil writers are probably busy trying to get Born Again set up, and the SVU writers still making deep-fried Oreos like they have been since '99, so they probably never gonna have time for another show. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Also, probably should have led with this, but I had no issues with the acting from anyone here.
Okay, maybe a few issues, but you can only do the best you can with the cards you dealt with.
This, of course, includes the casting of Tatiana Maslany. I'm not going to dive deep into it, unlike Daredevil, but when it comes to her acting, she did great. She brought that sort of cockiness that She-Hulk has always retained, in my opinion, and she has this, like, charm to her that keeps the character of Jen Walters very likable and fun. So, honestly, if I were to say she earned the title, like, did she earn her spot? Is She-Hulk? Then yeah. She-Hulk.
Oh, brother, this guy
All right, oh, wait, nope. I almost forgot something. The twerking scene. Almost forgot my thought on that. To my fellow audience members, y'all gotta loosen up, bro. Like, it definitely was a little cringy, but in my opinion, it was kind of lit. I don't know. I felt like they were just having fun with it, and you could tell Tatiana really was vibing with Meg. I'm not gonna blame her for that. Half of me was cringing, but the other half was just there for the turn up. I feel like they just really want to include a big random celebrity cameo, considering how the episode went down. Which is cool, like, that's fun. But y'all totally could have used that to your advantage a little bit more, I feel. I'm not a writer, so maybe what I'm about to say is absolute trash, but just hear me out. Maybe it would have been better if Jen, like, bumped into Meg at a party later after that whole court scene, and Meg invites her to VIP or something for clearing her name due to the imposter situation. Blah, 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 dialogue, right? I'm not a writer. Then they just get to turning up. And maybe Jen gets too excited and hulks out by mistake, then the music stops. Then She-Hulk just starts getting it. Bow, bow, bow. And everybody's like, hey! And then Megan joins in. Bow, bow. And everybody's like, hey! Then boom, post-credit scene, we go home. But look, turns out, bonus post-credit scene, right? Someone caught Jen on video and posted online later to use against her to make her look, I don't know, silly and potentially lose her credibility or her job. Maybe not even a villain. Maybe just another competing firm or something. Like, is that a thing lawyers would do? Is that a thing with lawyers? I know they do that in politics.
Remember they had put all them clips together with liberal DA Kamala Harris.
All right, bye. Yo, what's up? So I know it's very early for me to start panhandling for subs, but I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribed. I'm a very strong believer in closed mouths don't get fed. So please subscribe, share this with people you think may like the video, like it if you like it. I'm going to try to do stuff like this more often. This is kind of the ideal thing I wanted to do on my channel. I know I've already like shown my face before and all that. You're probably not going to see me again for a long time. I really like these drawing videos. It's just, I like to draw, I like to talk. This meets right in the middle of that. I kind of did something like that with the whole Pibby video. Yeah, I'm going to try a different tactic. It might even change from here, but I don't know. I'm liking this so far, even though this is the first video, but the process of making this was fun and it's super easy with my work schedule. I work 2 jobs, so I got to get it in when I can. Like Matt Murdock. All right, bye.